Hello everybody and welcome back to Jared Opens a Box. And in today's episode, we are taking a look at two more Fortnite Funko Pops, part of the most recent wave of Funko Pops released a little bit earlier this year. We have Scratch and the Scientist. Kind of sounds like a cartoon you would see, on like an 80s or 90s cartoon almost. But that's the two that we're going to be reviewing today. They actually were a part of a wave last year, the same wave that 8-Ball and Ultimate Night were a part of, but they were unfortunately delayed due to the pandemic. Excuse me. They were delayed due to the pandemic, so they were pushed into this wave, which comes with a few other characters, but these are the only two that really caught my eye, so they are the only two we have today. But I'm still looking forward to opening these up and seeing how they look. Let's get right into these pops. So the first one we're going to take a look at is Scratch. That's right, Scratch from Fortnite. A very cool looking pop. We do see on the box, he actually does have artwork still, so he does not have, that picture, that 3D model that a lot of the other pops are starting to get nowadays. This is Pop Games number 615. We do see that artwork again on the side of the box, and I love the red color that they have on this box. Actually looks really, really good. And on the back, you have the rest of the characters. We see Scratch, the Scientist, and the other four that were a part of this wave were Midas, Eternal Voyager, Meowskulls, and TNTina. So those are the other ones you can collect as well. These are already out. I think they've been on the Funko shop now for a couple of months. So you can, and they're probably going to be in stores as well. I've seen them at GameStop. So you can definitely find them pretty much anywhere. But yeah, let's crack this one open. Let's see what we have going on here. All right. So here is Scratch. This one looks really, really cool. You can definitely see that they kind of used 8-Ball's mold for this one because he kind of has the exact same helmet as 8-Ball. Especially you can kind of see that with the this part right here, just without, instead of the 8-Ball sign, obviously, he just has these 4 triangles, which I'm not entirely sure what those are supposed to represent, but it's supposed to represent something, I guess, and that's just what it looks like right there. He also has some on the back of his helmet here. Not really sure what those are supposed to represent. Again, I don't really know, but it still looks pretty neat. He's wearing a suit down here, a very nice technical looking suit. Lots of padding on it. He has a belt on as well. Some sort of a walkie-talkie maybe on his chest. And he is holding up a peace sign. I don't believe 8-Ball was holding up a peace sign, but I could be wrong about that. I may not have noticed that on his original design. And of course he's wearing gloves and the same old boots as 8-Ball, except they are white and gray rather than black and white. And then a couple knee pads. It looks like he also has a gun in his holster down here. And he has a couple logos around his suit. I don't know what they say or what they're supposed to be, but that's just what they are. Overall, a pretty neat pop. Nothing too crazy about it. It's not really, something that is mind-blowing, but it is a really cool pop nonetheless. I definitely can see that they just used 8-Ball's mold for this one, so it's not really like the most original character, but it is still a pretty cool one. Interesting name. I'm not sure what Scratch is supposed to be referring to in this case, but overall this is a really cool pop, and I'm glad that they were able to get this one out since it did get delayed last year. Not really a good. He doesn't really stand up either, but I remember 8-Ball didn't either, and they don't come with bases. So you're just gonna have to try to make it work. I kind of did. You have to kind of push down on it. I don't want to break it though, so it's just gonna have to lay down for now. That brings us to our other pop here. The other one that got delayed. That would be the Scientist. This one again was revealed last year. I believe it was at the London Toy Fair. They had London and New York before everything happened, so they actually were able to have those in person last year. This year they just did a Funko Fair thing, which actually was really cool, and a lot of cool things were revealed that are going to be coming to the channel here pretty soon. But this is the Scientist. You see he also has artwork on the side of his box, just like Scratch did. So this is probably one of the last pops you'll see that has artwork on it. Though I know next week's video also has artwork, so we have that going for us. Otherwise, really cool. Again, I like that red color. This is pop number 618 of the Pop Games lineup. And again, we do see the cool red color there. And the back of the box shows the same characters as Scratch's box. So let's get right into this one. Now this one does look a lot cooler than Scratch just because it has a lot more detail on it. As you can see, he's also wearing a helmet, but it is much different than Scratch or 8 Balls. His has a very nice looking red, I don't really know what to describe it as, but a very nice red texture here covering his eyes. The helmet itself is super cool. It has a pipe here in the back of it. I think that looks really, really cool there. So he has that going for him there. He has on his body, he has a giant sword coming out of his arm, which looks really, really cool. And then he also has a very heavy-duty suit of armor, almost like a War Machine from Marvel. Kind of reminds me of something War Machine would wear. Lots of orange, red, and black on this armor. A little bit of yellow as well. I can kind of see a little bit of yellow. The dark color scheme does kind of make it a little bit hard to see, but overall it is a very nice pop, and honestly might be one of my favorite Fortnite pops that I own. It looks really, really cool. He even has like talons, kind of like talons on his feet, so that's a really nice little detail there. Overall, yeah, this one is super cool. I'm a big fan of this one. On the back, he has a lot of details too. I kind of see that. Those very nice details in the back. Overall, yeah, this is a really cool pop, and if you're a Fortnite fan, I would definitely recommend picking this one up. Even if you're not a fan of the scientist in the game, I think this one is a really cool one to have. It just looks really, really cool. So yeah, that's it, I guess, for this episode. These are the two pops we reviewed, Scientist and Scratch. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.